people will be addicted using marijuana. They will not show up to work. They will be lazy. When you smoke marijuana, you can't work. You can't even get up. You can't.
That's the one person problem.
Yeah, but
if Mustafa is drinking alcohol.
But it affects the country. If you don't work, you don't show up to work. It does affect the country.
That's exactly the same thing with alcohol. If you drink too much, you have a hangover and it's hard for you to work. But if you use cannabis, then you maybe feel happier and go to work.
Yeah,
You can also feel depressed if you drink.
Depressed, yes, but I stated that earlier. I earlier stated that cannabis, the THC, subsides the depression.
It doesn't always.
Why shouldn't always do it? Yes, okay, it depends of if it's like pure cannabis, or it's like if it's like 1% cannabis of maybe
5 grams.
Yeah.
But if you legalize that exact marijuana that you're talking about, people will usually get over that process and they will do the other drugs that will affect them on other causes. They will get other consequences from those drugs.
Actually, cannabis will cause, or the substance THC will cause developmental delays in the brain functions. So, and
but
it will damage the attention, the intelligence, and the memory.
And alcohol.
yes, but I want to point out that alcohol makes you get cancer. Yes, brain damage. You damage your brain from alcohol, using alcohol.
Cannabis does the same.
And the liver, yes.
But if you
Cannabis
use,
does the same.
but if you overuse alcohol, then of course it will be harmful. If you overuse anything, it will be harmful. Even water. If you overdose water, you will get hurt. You will get affected. And also that, if you overdose alcohol, it will get brain damages. And
that's bad. But
yes, and we're saying that. Yes, alcohol is bad. Why is alcohol legalized? And why is alcohol
no, you are saying that
cannabis?
You are saying that alcohol is.
And we have stated that cannabis is less harmful. And yes, we all agreed that there's less people, as you said.
Yeah.
There's less people who have died from cannabis, from alcohol.
And to overdose cannabis, you should take 50 grams per 1 kilo body mass. Do you know how much cannabis is? It will represent.
But if you overdose alcohol, you will get brain damage. If you overdose everything, it will get brain damages.
Yes.
And the
Should
other
alcohol be illegal then?
But then we should illegalize everything.
Why?
Because it can harm you if you overdose anything.
No, we
So you should
legalize
okay.
cannabis, not
But I think we're getting out of track because you can't illegalize water. That's impossible. So I think should get back to the topic.
You said earlier that tobacco is less.
Alright, so when you make the cannabis plants, it will influence the environment because when you make it, for example, in Africa, the sun will shine on the plants, and they grow, and it will influence the global warming.
So
to plant the cannabis flower is not illegal. You can plant it, but to pick up
yes,
the plant
but if you make it illegal, you will have to make more plants because more people will get to buy cannabis.
Tobacco is also a
Okay.
plant.
And children are
Start ending
frequently
the
employed in tobacco companies to because they're from a poor family. So when these children are working with these nicotine plants, the nicotine is coming through the skin and hurting them. So are children they not important?
Yeah, they are important, but
Why are you saying that?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yes,
we
we
should-
should end
we
this
should-
debate now.
We should.
Go to the
Disagree, we should agree,
Mhm.
and we should have our final statements. We should
Well, cannabis differs significantly from the other drugs in many aspects. In theory, cannabis is a much safer drug than both alcohol and tobacco. No one in medical history has died by using cannabis, while thousands of people are dying from cigarette smoking and alcohol overconsumption. However, the society made a big mistake by accepting and allowing the use of a very harmful drug, while they forbade the less harmful and better alternatives. By doing that, they took away people's ability to be free to choose. Finally, we want cannabis to become legal in Sweden, since the advantages are more than the disadvantages. For example, patients diagnosed with cancer and treated with chemotherapy could use cannabinoid against nausea. Why do you want to make life harder for those who already are suffering? We do not, and that is why cannabis should be legal in Sweden. Thanks.
In summation, cannabis is a harmful substance that can cause irreversible brain development. Legalizing marijuana is clearly correlated with increased usage, especially between the teens. On top of that, any forcible financial gains will be offset by the increase of regulating the product, and it will cause decreased work efficiency. Because of the reason I have stated and my debate team have today, I will state that the government is justified in limiting our rights to use recreational marijuana, and this resolution will and must fall.
Okej, Pajan, när du satte dina öron bara.